Take a close look at what you're doing already, like your hobbies and whatever's. Just understand that now you have the internet and you can make a living. If you work really, really hard and you know that's what you want to do, you can make a living out of your passion or whatever that is. So don't have that weird separation in your head like I did. Here's all my school and real life stuff, and here's all my fun internet stuff that I do. There's no reason that you can't. So if nobody ever told you, I'm telling you right now, you can.
Ladies and gentlemen, Friday afternoon, we're here in the Content Crib, Purpose Media Studio, cooking up that loud content. You need some, open up your mouth. I'm going to feed it to you. Today we got Justin Odisho. I want to make sure I say his last name right. He's coming in today. One of the many YouTubers that I've had on the podcast before. There's something unique about Justin today. A lot of the guys that I've had previously, a lot of vloggers, a lot of content creators. Justin has been somebody that has gotten very successful off of tutorials, which I'm sure many of you have gone onto YouTube at some point in your life. How to do this, how to do that. He specifically has focused on Photoshop, a lot of videos. He started recently getting into vlogs and podcasting. So it's going to be a different conversation than the typical YouTuber. But I'm curious. I want to deep dive into kind of how he even got into that. Because it takes a certain type of person to create those videos. You know, you're just sitting in your room and you're taking people step by step. And you really have to know these programs. And you really have to know what you're doing in order to teach other people how to do it. So we're going to get into it. Justin Odisho coming in. He's not even living in LA. He's in LA for about a week right now. And we're going to make some content. So, welcome to the show, Justin. Let's go. You. I see you're here. Yeah. The Uber, but he's not with the best Uber driver. It's kind of weird. I feel like doesn't go phrases. Let's go! I feel like Kirk should be introing me.
I'm moving in
because you already know him.
I'm moving in, guys.
Welcome. This is the fourth member of the Content Crib.
I brought all my stuff.
You brought all of your stuff is in here. I hope it's a bag full of money too. Is that Uber or Lyft? Yeah. Support the Uber life, bro. Let's take a moment to appreciate this. Do you know what this means?
Ride preferred. It means that in 2018, you were a 5-star member.
But even more. That means top 2% Uber driver in the world.
That is insane.
Top 2%. That's customer service.
I got an email from Lyft. Sorry, that I have a 5-star rating and they're giving me 10% off.
All right, well, see, you know what?
So
I respect that. If you can save money, then I'm not against it. But I always have to like make sure people know.
No,
especially when I see people pulling up, I'm like,
I'm flexing my 5-star passenger rating.
That feels good, right?
Yeah.
Did they send you a sticker though?
No.
I don't want to hear about it. I don't want to hear it, brother.
Having this idea of moving out here.
I'm surprised we haven't already. I'm really surprised. Well, the thing is that, especially with the content that you create, you don't, I mean, at least I know podcasting and the vlogs probably.
Podcasting is hard.
Yeah.
Traveling.
The main stuff that you do, you don't need to be anywhere.
No, yeah.
Which you probably works out better that you're there because it's cheaper to live than here.
You know what? You know what? It's actually funny why it works out better. Just a mindset and perspective thing.
Yeah.
Like when you're in the heart of LA,
yeah.
I don't know. It's just like kind of hectic. When I'm all the way back in Michigan, I was like, I can work on my own time. I have like a more clear perspective. It's like a bird's eye view.
Yeah, because.
Yeah, so how I found your podcast, actually.
I'm betting I already know, but I'm going to see if you. I'm saying it's.
I maybe already told Kirk. Wait.
I know exactly who it's going to be because it's the same person every time.
Okay, I'll tell you.
First name, G.
Yeah, Gibson.
100%. Every time. Gibson has it every time. You're the GOAT, Gibson. I love you, brother.
Well, you put me on without even knowing. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the Purpose in the Youth podcast with your favorite bearded man, the one, the only Bobbbaaaay. Today on the podcast, Justin Odisho. How we doing, brother?
I'm doing excellent.
You feel good?
The energy here, yeah.
Always. I've realized that it is not something that everybody's just born with. I don't know what it is, but I just have this button in me, and at any moment in time, I kind of just hit it, and I'm just like, yo, let's go. Who's ready to party? Where are we going? Where are we going? And it just.
At that point, I was like, I had the biggest chip on my shoulder you'll ever see in life.
Yeah.
I was like, I had to rebuild from scratch. I was like, okay, that's not who I am. Okay, if this happened, then I don't even know who I am. So who am I, first of all? So I look in the mirror. I'm like, what do I want from my life? What do I deserve? and I wrote down all these crazy goals. Like, all right, I'm gonna take this. I'm gonna see if I can make a living out of my passions. I'm gonna build this YouTube channel. I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna figure this out. I wrote down all these goals. I actually have the piece of paper that I wanted to achieve in that year.
At the end of the day, I think every single podcast has the same thing or the same overall lesson that if you really want something, just do it. Shout out to Nike.
Shout out to Nike.
We'll leave it there.
Thank you so
Justin
much.
Odisho,
Really
absolute
fun.
pleasure, my man.
Thank you.
We'll catch you guys next time.
Thank you guys for listening.
See ya! Woo!
Yeah, I sometimes, like, have you ever listened to how I built this?
Yeah.
I was like, that's solid.
Yeah.
It's like
Yeah.
45 minutes and it's perfect. But it's so polished. But then I'm like, but what do I usually listen to? Like a 3-hour Joe Rogan.
Yeah, Joe Rogan made me realize, like,
There's no lane.
it doesn't matter. I'm just gonna, the thing is, this is the way I look at it, right? You're coming in, I'm getting your story, like, this is the first podcast we've ever done. Hopefully, in the way the world goes, we'll do 10 more of these, 15 more of these, but that first, for a lot of these people, might be the only conversation I ever have with them on a podcast platform. The bag on the go.
Alright, they didn't let me move in.
Kicked them out for the podcast. got what I needed. Get them out of here. That was dope, man. That was great. It was an absolute pleasure. I'll be dropping this soon. That was an amazing dab. That sound right there. That was epic.
East Coast.
That was epic.
East Coast dab.
Enjoy the rest of your stay in LA. Enjoy it. Hopefully we'll see you out here full time.
Maybe.
Awesome. Drop sick, brother. All right. Throw that sunshine out there too. Get him the fuck out of here. Get him out of here.
Oh, we're out of here.
All right, brother. We'll see you later. That's it. Boom. You know what makes it even better when you get to podcast with another podcast bro, because you bro out, you make some great content, and you have a lot of fun. I would really highly recommend checking out his content. And he's actually back again. We'll end it right here. He doesn't know what I just said, so see ya.